Your morning news now. 2 Louisville officers are recovering from gunshot wounds after protests turned violent in Kentucky. Demonstrations broke out across the country after a grand jury announced controversial charges in the shooting of 26-year-old Breonna Taylor. Former officer Brett Hankison was charged with 3 counts of wanton endangerment for firing into the homes of Taylor's neighbors during what was supposed to be a routine narcotics investigation. None of the 3 officers involved were charged in Breonna Taylor's death. Overnight in Milwaukee, protesters blocked traffic on Interstate 94 following the ruling over Taylor's death. Earlier in the day, people gathered outside the Milwaukee County Courthouse and removed flags, replacing them with ones they say represent the fight for equality and fairness.
Ruth is gone, and we grieve.
Today, the body of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg will lie in repose again outside the Supreme Court, where President Trump and First Lady Melania are expected to pay their respects. Tomorrow, Justice Ginsburg will be moved to the U.S. Capitol, where she will be the first woman to lie in state there. President Trump says he will nominate a replacement for Ginsburg on Saturday. The Republican-controlled Wisconsin legislature is appealing a federal court ruling that allows for absentee ballots to be counted up to 6 days after the November 3rd presidential election. It comes after a federal judge made the ruling on Monday. The move from Republicans wasn't unexpected. The judge even put his ruling on hold for 7 days in anticipation of a quick appeal. Happening today, Vice President Mike Pence is visiting Eau Claire. He's scheduled to land at Chippewa Valley Regional Airport just before 11 this morning and plans to speak at Midwest Manufacturing before noon. Pence will then travel to Minneapolis with Ivanka Trump for a listening session with a Cops for Trump group. We will have live coverage of his speech in Eau Claire on our Facebook page.
Well, it's not going to be quite as warm today as it was yesterday because we've got clouds and scattered showers across the region. Temperatures will be in the low to mid 70s. Now tomorrow, 80s return, but it doesn't last for long. We'll see upper 70s on Saturday, but a cold front comes through, and then we will see temperatures cooling down into the 60s for early next week.
The global death toll from the coronavirus has surpassed 975,000 as the search for a vaccine continues. Johnson & Johnson becomes the 4th vaccine maker to begin the final stage of trials. Its vaccine would require a single dose and not have to be stored in below 0 temperatures, unlike other vaccines. For the second week in a row, La Crosse sits at the top of the New York Times list of cities with the fastest growing number of coronavirus cases. The county's 7-day average is currently 110 cases per day, and contact tracers can't keep up. Officials are now asking the public to visit the La Crosse County Health Department's website for instructions if you are a newly diagnosed person with COVID-19. You should also personally notify anyone you had close contact with and direct them to the website. Online schooling for the La Crosse School District will continue through at least October 11th. That's according to the superintendent, Aaron Engel. The district was originally planning to go virtual through October 5th, but based on today's COVID-19 data, school officials are extending it for at least another week. The school district of Sparta will be switching to all virtual classes starting Monday through October 4th. In a message to parents, district leaders say information from the Monroe County Health Department puts the county in the red level. Health officials say that the isolation COVID-19 has caused is not helping individuals in recovery. According to the La Crosse County Medical Examiner, 30 people died of overdoses in La Crosse County so far in 2020. The Cooley Recovery Center has been working to safely provide recovery services to those who need them. The center is offering limited capacity meeting options as well as meetings over Zoom. A new webinar series is sharing information about youth substance abuse prevention. Informed Families is hosted by the La Crosse County Prevention Network and will continue over the next 4 Wednesdays. The first took place last night and looked at marijuana legalization and its impact on kids. We'll have more information on how to register for these free events at our website, news8000.com.
Hosting an event like this, even though it is virtual, gives people something to train for, something to strive for, and they still feel that sense of community.
The YMCA's Maple Leaf Walk Run is happening right now virtually. Instead of cruising down the usual Oktoberfest route, you have a week to run or walk wherever you would like. There is a 5K, 5-mile, half marathon, and the Maple Mile for kids. The walk run wraps up this weekend, so there is still time to register. You can visit laxymca.org for details.
Well, grab the umbrella as you're heading out the door. We have some scattered showers and a few thunderstorms rolling through the region. This will be the case throughout the day today. It's not going to rain every moment, but you'll want that umbrella on hand. Temperatures are in the 50s and 60s to start off your Thursday, and with the clouds and the chance of rain, it's not going to get that much warmer. We'll see highs in the low to mid 70s, but expect those showers and storms across the area.
Thank you so much for sharing your morning with us.